Speaker. The recent murders in the constituency of my honourable friend, the member for Poplar and Limehouse, has sent shockwaves through our borough. In the last 8 years, knife crime in Tower Hamlets has increased by 34%. And week in, week out, we're having to come to the House and ask the government to intervene, to provide more policing, more youth facilities, youth services, to protect people and prevent crime and prevent the needless loss of lives. Does the Minister agree that actually this is a crisis? It's a national crisis, it's a national emergency, and although she is the one who's been fronted to have to defend the government, have to explain, it is not good enough. The government needs to take serious action and put serious amounts of money in order to tackle this problem, or we'll be back here once again, sadly, next week and the week after in order to raise these issues. And it just cannot go on like this.
Minister.
Well, I remind the Honourable Lady, respectfully, that of course, if she reads the serious violence strategy, she will see the key drivers of serious violence that have been identified by my excellent Home Office officials looking at the evidence. She'll also be reminded of the fact that the key drivers of serious violence include, include drugs, and she will know of the work internationally, actually, I hope, that we are looking at in terms of drawing together colleagues from across the world to share intelligence and operational best practice as to how to tackle serious violence. For an example, we heard at the Prime Minister's Knife Crime Summit, we heard from an eminent professor in Chicago as to how violence in the home is a very, very high indicator of being either a victim or perpetrator of violence on the streets. That's why, for example, the domestic abuse bill, which I know the majority of the House, indeed I hope all the House, supports the introduction of, that is why that is a key piece of work.